Move it, boy.
We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
Hello, hello, good morning everyone. It is me, the Dude Zord, and welcome to my third week of streaming. Good morning, Leaked Geek. I did try to warn you that there's a first redeemable thing, but apparently you lost to TS Just. Hello, good morning, TS Just, how are you? How was your weekend, guys? I hope you had a nice weekend and that you are ready to do some more magic than this week on stream. I've added some cool stuff for the stream that I'm not sure if I should show it today or not. There's still some polishing to do, obviously, but yeah, some goodies that you guys can play with. And I'm already getting a personal phone call, so I'll need to be right back. Sorry. Yeah, it was a little bit of a false start. Sorry, guys. Hello again. It is me, the Dude Zord. And yeah, personal phone call. You can't actually refuse those, you know. Um, darn, went to the washroom and missed it. Yeah. Well, you'll always have tomorrow, you know. So you will be able to claim first. I don't think anyone has ever stole the first redeemable from TS Joss, so I'm kinda hyped to see who will be the first one. Maybe tomorrow is the day. So yeah, how was your weekend? TS Joss, are you also feeling better? Are you finally ready to go and start your travel by foot trip to Portugal for the eclipse? Still coughing, yeah. Yeah. It sucks. Pneumonia takes a while to cure. I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you are overall feeling better. Mine was good. Went and saw the movie Project All Mary. How was your weekend? Well, it was a weekend filled with birthday parties. And it was also a Father's Day here, so I got to spend time with all of the different family constellations or whatever word I can use for that. But spent a little bit with my wife's family, a little bit with my own family, and yeah, it was good. It was a very full weekend. So yeah, guys. On Wednesday, on Friday, we worked a ton on the Game Boy emulator, and the Game Boy emulator is seeing like a ton of progress. But unfortunately, today it's not a Game Boy emulator day. Today is a Unreal Engine 5 day. Yay! Very cool, very cool. I've actually noticed that every time I'm working on Unreal, we tend to have more average viewers. Maybe just because he's a little bit more visual, right? And I can like show stuff. While on the emulator, not that much. Man, these songs today are sucking so much. Okay, so it's cool. So yeah, today we will be working on Unreal. And if you guys remember, last week we implemented some selection and attack sounds for the units and the fortresses and that kind of stuff. And we have 2 new tasks for this week, and I can show you. So the tasks for this week are adding an offset to the projectiles, because currently, from now, the projectiles are always being launched from the center of the unit, but some units have like cannons and stuff, and we want to add a proper offset so the projectile is launched from the barrel, right? And then also some nice kaboom sounds. Yeah, so I think this is what we will be working on today, hopefully. So without further ado, let's first see where is the issue, and then we'll start solving it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna launch with like 10 bots, and they won't let me do anything because they are way too OP. So let me see here. So I need to go on the game mode. Bot count 0. We do not need bots. All right. So I would say that the easier unit to show what I mean with the offset. Oh, this is a new model. Looks nice. The arbor. This one is also a little bit different now from last week, that is. Cool stuff. But yeah, the easiest way to show you what I mean by this is, for example, if I have like a warship, which costs 45, so I'll need to wait a little bit more. Okay, now we should get 60, GG. So you will notice that the barrel or the cannons from this guy are like in front of the ship, and whenever they go and actually like shoot the enemy, the things are being like launched from the center here. Hold on. There. Yeah, so it's like being launched from the center of the boat, and it should be launched like from the cannon on front. So that's what we need to work on, and we'll need to add overloads for pretty much the units that have projectiles, which I believe are all of the ships and the cannon and the mortar, if memory serves me right. Let me see on yeah, so should be the mortar and the artillery. Oh, and also the tank. So 3 for land units, and then like 3 for the boat units. Okay, so let's see what they actually say here. Right now, when a unit shoots a projectile, we spawn it at the unit's center with a Z offset, instead of firing from where the cannon/barrel is. Then I even add a nice line of code so you can see the base height. GG. Instead, we should configure it in the DT unit stats table. That table is defined here. They are very nice, like adding the tasks, because they even tell us like everywhere we should be looking. We should add projectile spawn X, Y, Z offsets to that table for each unit, similar to how we have it in DT effects table. And that's how we offset the rifleman attack. For example, the tank projectile should start at the end of its barrel, and the ship's projectile should come out of their guns on the front. We should also have one for the fortress projectile, but it can just be added to the BP base fortress instead of having a table entry. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so might as well get started, right? So they say that there's something on the DT effects table that we are already using for the rifleman. So rifleman attack, and then it has this caster, probably this one, caster effect, location offset. Is it what they mean? Caster effect location offset and caster effect rotation offset. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, this is for the whenever you are targeted by something, it looks like. But yeah, this is the sample code essentially that we need to also handle. So there's the DT effects, and then they want us to work on the unit stats. Yeah, and here we have all of the units that we support here. And seemingly we will need to have attack offset, location offset and rotation offset, probably. Same way we have location offset and rotation offset. All right. So this DT data table, we'll need to figure out where we are defining the type of data here. Okay, so it's a unit stats table row. Okay, so we might as well start there. Unit stats table row, which is this guy right here. So that table is created by this struct right here. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. And what we will need to do is essentially just add two offsets. Yeah. For projectile attacks. Sounds very easy. So I wonder if I should do like a vector 3D or something. Well, they show that they actually had a Z offset kind of thing. Let me check again where they add it. Okay, yeah, so they have the projectile component, start position. Yeah. Base height, arc height. All right. Okay, so we'll also need to add. I mean, this start position is probably the position that we will want to modify with the offsets, right? And this will also depend on the rotation and stuff. Okay, so we'll have a location offset, and I would say that this base height is probably can be renamed to the location.y. Sounds sensible enough. Okay. Okay, I think we just go, honestly. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? I mean, are there plenty of spots where we are using these component data? Here we just copy, and then we have, who are these guys? Who are these guys? And the winding phase. Okay, so it's one for the units and one for the fortress. So we will essentially need to do the same one. Yeah. I see. Okay, and when we spawn a projectile, what the hell is happening there, actually? No, little bro. Next. Okay, then we have the spawn projectile function. Okay, and what data do we use here? Yeah, we have the arc height, the base height, the visual position. Yeah, the visual position today is this one. Okay, do we actually need a rotation offset? What do they say about it here? Yeah, I mean, we might as well just add both, right? The location offset and the rotation offset. Okay, caster effect location. Okay, let's see what type that is then. Caster location. They are F vectors. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be an F vector, this is going to be an F vector, this is a location offset, and this is a rotation offset. Okay, projectile, this. Okay. I mean, all the songs today are like so terrible, terribly bad. Yeah, okay, Skyrim is legit good. Okay, I need to open the basement automated door. So my family member does things inside. Hold on. Where the hell is the app? Oh, it's here. Okay. Hold on. Apologies. Okay. So now we'll have location offset and the rotation offset. These are only for projectile attacks. Seems sensible enough. I already know I'll have to close Unreal because if not, all of this is gonna crash. Because Unreal does not like auto reloading of data tables. Okay, and okay, let's see. Where do we use this projectile arc? Because that's pretty much all of the places that we'll need to that we will need to set here. Man, I'm not liking any of these songs. What the hell is happening? Maybe it's just a me issue, you know? Maybe it's just a me issue. I need more like cool songs, like to pump me up. No, bro. Okay, can be this one. Okay, so as I was saying, there are two places we'll need to do this. One for the fortress and another one for the projectiles from the units. Seemingly, these base height that currently is hard-coded, we will need to read. Hold on. Okay, so here we are only reading the attacker data. Hold on. Ah, so we are not actually getting. B is projectile attack. Okay, but this attacker data is another different structure. So we need to have two structures for this. It seems like. What do I want to do here? Bro, what the hell is this music? OMG. Okay, cool music. Yay. Let's go. Okay, so actually here we are only using the attack component data. So I wonder that if we need to put the same offsets here, essentially. So we already are doing this for the projectile speed and projectile arc. So can I put a vector here? Because the issue is that this attack component data doesn't actually use floats, because we are trying to, because this needs to be deterministic, right? The game needs to run deterministically between different operative systems and CPUs and all of that stuff. In reality, we have this scaler here that converts floats to actually int32 numbers. So I don't think I can actually have like a float in here. So how should I? How should I add the offsets? I mean, this is the scaler that we use, but we also have, I think it's a vec2, or what is it called? Yeah, it's a vec2. Well, might as well be a vec3, right? Projectile. Location offset. And the projectile rotation offset. Okay. And then whenever we actually do this, well, the start position won't be this, right? It should be the attacker movement plus attacker projectile. Hello? No, it's attacker data. I clicked too fast and messed all of this. Attacker data plus projectile location offset. Actually, I don't think we need the rotation one, do we? I don't know. Projectile offset. Okay, and here we'll do because I don't think we actually pass the rotation inside to do anything. We just have the start position and the target position, and the thing just goes there. Right? Right. Okay, so maybe we don't need the projectile rotation. DT stats? No. Unit stats. Yeah, so now we have here the offsets inside. What was the other one that it mentioned? DT effects. Well, but I think the rotation is just to change it in place. Caster effect, rotation offset. Yeah. It's just like to change the direction of the particles when they spawn. I don't think we actually need this thing. Okay, so I will quickly drop it. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this rotation offset, we can quickly drop it. Very nice. Okay, but for this projectile offset, we will still need the current rotation for the character, right? Okay. For example, here. Can I do that? Why? Maybe. This is the float. Okay, can I do a 2 float? GG. Can I do a .xz or something? Okay. Is there a way for me to convert an vec3 into a vec2? Fix vec3. What the hell is this fixed thing? I see. Normalize, fixed. I mean, it's no need to over-engineer any of these, right? 2D. No, it's not here. Apologies, it's here. 2D. It's going to be a vec2. Vec2 of Z. Yes. And here I put the offset this. I still need to rotate it, right? I mean, because these are... Okay, no, this is actually like the start position in a vec2 format. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I will need to rotate this vec2 based on the rotation. Of the guy. Raptor 360. Okay, is there something here I can use? Not really. Okay. Not really. Okay, so how do I know if I am aimed? Okay, I have a facing angle. Okay, cool. I do have the facing angle. Okay, and this is still probably a scalar, but then we can wrap 0 to 360. Okay. Okay, but it's there. Const angle, scalar angle. This. Okay, now I go to the trigonometry situation, which I always forget how to properly do. But maybe we can use paint or something. Maybe we can use paint or something. Okay, so okay, this is the center of my guy. Really cool. Might as well just put the second one there. And let's say that my offset, he's like here. Okay. My offset is there. Okay, and we obviously will assume that this is for a facing angle of 0. Um, and let's maybe assume that this is like no, hold on. Ta-ta-ta. Well, let's pretend that this is 100. Why not? And then let's pretend that it is 300, because also why not? Really cool, really nice drawing. And then let's imagine I mean, supposedly that are just like rotated for 90 degrees, right? So in reality, my guy should be like here, right? Something like this. So on this one, it's going to be minus 300, 100. Okay. Now, because this doesn't actually need to touch the unit circle, although it's probably better if I find like this angle here first. Like, so I know this, and then I can rotate these by 90 degrees there. I think. And then once we know the new angle, we just need to multiply the thing. Okay. Hold on. Personal messages again. Okay, let me recall my angles. Okay, so my cosine of 0 is 1. So here I know that this will be 100 times cosine of this angle, like this part here. And I know that this part will be that part will be 300 times, well, I would assume that the sine of 0 will be 1. No. The hell? Both the sine and cosine are 0. Oh, right. So this is this plus the 300 sine of this. Okay. And this will be 1. This will be 0. This is the x for this guy right here. And I'll need to do a thing so people don't get confused what I mean. And then for the y coordinate, well, yeah, for the y coordinate I'll need this one here, right? So this will need to be 300 cosine of this plus 100 sine of this or something. No, this will obviously work for this use case, because then this will be 1, this will be 0, so I end up with 100, 300. Okay, that's cool. But now let's do the pi thing. Let's do the pi thing. Okay, so the cos of pi minus 1. The cosine of pi is minus 1. Oh no, but this is pi over 2. Right. Nah, bro. It's this. So this should be 0. Okay. So when we rotate by 90 degrees, this part here will be 0. Sine of this will be 1. But I don't want the plus there, I want a minus. Okay, so I think this needs to be a minus instead. This, hold on, this. Okay. So this will give me the minus 300 for 90 degrees of rotation. Okay, this seems legit good. And for the y, I think it's this, because then it will give me the 100. Yeah, I think it's this. Okay, so where are they using this angle? So they are wrapping this angle here, desired angle, they are wrapping it, and then whatever this M tolerance is, it's 15, okay, it's whatever. Desired, nah bro, hold on, current, shortest from this. Okay, no, it's fine. Although they wrap it for some reason. Well, probably to ensure that if we keep rotating like in the same order, in the same rotation order, it just doesn't. Well, essentially we are always clamping between 0 and 1. So might as well call wrap this here. Attacker movement. Okay. Okay, and then the projectile offset to D, we'll want to say that we are going to use this dot x times, can I do like an angle dot cosine. Do they actually work with the thing? Not sure this is gonna work the way I think it will, but it's whatever. Times sine. Okay, and then the offset to dy or z even, it's going to be z times cosine plus, no, sorry, it's x times no, bro, hold on, I'm messing all of this up. No, it's the y component times the cosine plus the x component times the sine. GG. Okay, it's going to need to be this, and then here I properly add the offset. Then this is the y to float. Okay. I think we are ready to compile this and add data and see what the hell we land on. But we shouldn't be that far from the proper solution. I'm just not exactly sure how these sine and cosine implementations work, because this is operating on the scalar thing, which is like an integer representation of the floats. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so what will be the table that we'll need to add data onto? I think it's unit stats, right? Hello? Okay, really is doing its thing. Bro, don't play the game, thank you. Okay, we have the unit stats here. Very nice. We added the project allocation offsets here, which we'll only need to change for the ones that have the projectile attack equals true. Okay, and the first thing we probably want to do is make sure that all of them have the same 240 on the base height. That all of them have this on the base height. Okay, I do need to click on enter first. I see how it is. Okay, so in theory, I don't think I need to do anything here. But in theory, if I now were to add or to attach the debugger there, we should be able to see if this works as we intended. So I will want maybe a small curvette. Okay. And we'll see the curvette shooting, and it's not stopping here for some reason. Why? The curvette doesn't have the projectile attack, or it just shoots directly, maybe? Okay, why is the content drawer not opening? Help! Oh my god, Unreal. Why do you have to be like this? Yeah, Unreal like crashed or something. Okay, it worked now. GG. The curvette doesn't have a projectile attack. Well, but it still should shoot from the barrel, no? Elgardia, hello, good morning, friend. You could have just breakpointed on the if to check that. Would have been faster. I mean, now that it obviously didn't work, obviously. I mean, because in reality, I think we will want to do this for every single one of them. Like, not really just the curvette, right? Should add projectile, which is how the rifleman attacks are offset. But this doesn't make much sense, bro. Effects, DT effects. Row name, rifleman attack. DT effects. Okay, let me see where the hell this DT effects thing is being read from. From here, effects. Geralt Rose, effects table. Target, buff, buff, buff. Target effect location offset. No, bro, this is like for the take damage thing. I don't think this is what this means. I mean, I see. Okay, I have the flash there. I mean, maybe when we shoot, we are not even. Okay, let me see what the hell this does. Hold on. Let me see. Go. Okay, so if I have my beautiful rifleman here, and this guy goes and attack this one. Yeah, I mean, it's just the muzzle flash that it's offset. It's not really like the particles, but if I am a boat, like this corvette thing, shouldn't I like be spawning a projectile or something. Kind of weird. Also no, like it just explodes directly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's literally just for the projectiles. I see. I see. Okay, so I can probably add an artillery. And see what the hell it's doing. Okay. So our facing angle is this weird number here. But the projectile is 0. Oh, because I'm still not riding into it. Right. Well, then this won't work. Stop all. Stop all. Okay. Where am I setting projectile arc stuff? Here. Okay. Attack data dot projectile location offset equals. Well, this is not the unit stats. No, it is the unit stats. Oh, but this is enough vector of floats. So, okay, can I do a scalar? No, not a scalar, but like a vec3 of this? Maybe. Computer says no. Can I do a from thing? It's also not a 2 scalar. Or do I need to do convert float to scalar fixed? Okay, but do I have one for taking just like a regular vector? Maybe not. Okay, so do I need to do this then? Like a scalar of all of this? I'm pretty sure we have like some sort of helper function that does this in one go, but I can't seem to find it. I can't seem to find it. Dot length normalize to scalar clamp lerp normalize. Okay, we have a 2f vector, but we do not have a from. Or do we? 2 vec2. Convert to an f vector. Okay, so do we have a 2 vec3? Maybe that's the thing that I meant. Okay, let me see here. Hold on. 2 vec. Okay, so we have a 2 vec2, but not a 2 vec3. Okay. Two vector location. I mean, why can't we have a 2vec3? I mean, might as well just add one, honestly. Right? Just add a 2vec3 here. This is going to be a vec3 that takes this, and this. And this is f dot z. Vec3. Vec3. Convert a vector to vec3. Okay, these will be vz to float, and these will be v dot z. GG. Now what's the issue? It's already defined or declared. Bro. But these are different things. Is it because you are inlined? Okay, let me see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's complaining a ton. 2f vector redefinition. Where, bro? I'm thoroughly confused. Ah, okay. Never mind. There are already plenty of 2f vectors there. Okay. So what do I need to remove here? This one? Okay. 2vec3. And just put an enter there. Okay. And now we can go back to where we were. And here I can just do a 2vec3 and I pass these instead. GG. Easy. Okay, and with this we should now at the very least get the projectile here, the projectile offset here. Okay, this is still not working. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, I created a YouTube stream, not a YouTube stream, a YouTube channel, so I could re-upload the Twitch VODs, and it's stuck at uploading 0% like since ever. And the issue is that today marks the 2-week date. I know, but Twitch only stores them for 2 weeks if you are an affiliate, which I am. So it's gonna start removing the old VODs. So there's an export to YouTube thing, but it's like stuck here since before the stream started. So like 1 hour and a half ago, and it doesn't do anything. So I don't know what to do. We wait, I guess. What is my... I see, hold on. I don't need all of this crap. Okay. We attached to Unreal. Good job, Unreal. Now we play the game. Yeah, you press export again. Well, if I press export again, will it work or not work again? Because it's the third time that it hasn't been working. It will work. You pinky promise? Yeah. Wait, yeah, I did start yesterday evening. So banger music. GG. So I did start these yesterday. Hold on. Let's do some show and tell here. Have you verified the YouTube? Yes. I didn't read the rest of the message. Hold on. Creator dashboard, and then there's no, it's not the stream manager. Where the hell is this? Channel. Hello, me. Guys, small pause. I added these cute little panels under my channel. Go and read them, and please give me some feedback on what you think about them. Thank you very much. Where is this? Content. The hell? Okay, I'm gonna open your link filled with viruses. Yeah, so this marks the 14th day since this happened. So I want to export this there before I start losing it. Like, I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, but I might just like quickly rewatch them. And I do have Prime, yes. So it should be 60 days, right? Or 30. Okay. I mean, then it just means that I have 2 more weeks to do this, but this should be working still. Need to say this video expires in next days before it expires. Okay. Okay. Well, I still wanted this to work, but it is not. And yesterday, and that might be the issue. Yesterday, I essentially triggered all of these at once, and then YouTube was like, video too long or upload failed, like during the night. So I triggered them at like midnight or something, and then when I woke up, all of them had errored out. So I think if there's some sort of max upload that I can do per day or something, and maybe I already like went over it or something. Yeah, because here like it's just not doing like anything at all. I've exported many Timmy videos in the same day. I mean, I don't know. Do I need to click here first? Probably not, right? I don't know. Sometimes one just gets stuck for no reason. Yeah, well, it's a single one and it's not doing anything for hours now. But yeah, okay. If I have more time, then I will wait. I did read the if you are Prime, you get more time thing, but I didn't know if that counted for like clips that I made as a Prime user from a channel, or if I just have like Prime attached here, that it also works or something. I don't know. Clips are indefinite. Okay. Cool. Okay. I appreciate the help. For real. I think that for now I'll just wait a little bit longer and then we'll see. Yeah, because I want to start exporting all of this. And I know that I need to do this manually. Okay, it's whatever for now. Thank you for the help. Okay, let's do the artillery thing. And see if we can pew pew that guy. Ow. Only past broadcast expire. I've got a script that automatically exports VODs to YouTube and then runs in a cron job and only exports in the latest one. Okay. Does it like fake a browser and does like the automated clicks and stuff? Probably something like that, right? Like it finds the first index, then it finds the ellipses, then it finds the export, and then it clicks export. Oh, it uses the API. Well, if it uses the API, then I can create that for sure. Okay. And maybe if I use the API... It uploaded! Holy hell! Guys, it worked! Like, out of nothing, it went from 0 to 100%. So maybe I did really needed the no it's made for kids thing. Didn't exactly work. Guys, holy shit, okay, it worked. Guys, are you ready for this? I made something during the weekend, which is a kind of did it, but a way better did it. Are you ready? Hooray! It worked. GG. It worked. Isn't it cool? I mean, to be honest, I kinda stole the idea from Burnt Peanut, but it's really cool. I'm very proud of this. Should I do it once more for the fans? Let me know. Very cute. Thank you. Yeah. If you want, I can play it again. I don't think like Simonot is even on. I wanted to show him as well. Oh, you messaged me on thing. Ah, I see. Okay. Yes, just when it says like expiring in 3 days, will it also appear like in the like notifications thing, or do I need to go there and actually check? You don't get notifications, no. Okay. Okay, then I'll probably just do the API thing. Well, now I can do the second one. GG. Start export. It's weird because you click start export, but nothing appears on this screen. Like there's no actual label telling you that it's actually doing something, which is odd. But it's whatever. I mean, and I'll do a no, it's not made for kids. Click on the video. Ah. Hold on. Click on the video. And then on the export tab. Well, it's the same thing as where you can change the title and description. Well, I can also change it on the YouTube later. Accelerate videos. Holy hell. Damn. I mean, but this is not the account I want. It's this one. Wow. Wow, indeed. Guys, this song sucks so much. Okay. In any case, thank you very much for the help. And we played some confetti. Alright, new music. Is it too loud? Or is it like a good audio? The confetti. I barely hear it. No, I don't mean the music. I mean the confetti effect. The confetti is perfect. GG. Yeah, the confetti is like playing in a separate video thing, so it has like its own volume and stuff. It's like this one. Good job. It's slightly loud, but it's not very often. Okay. Yeah, in any case, I can like control it from here. I mean, it was a ton of work to actually chroma key a proper confetti video. I went like all DaVinci Resolve on this fucker. But I like the effect a lot. I really like it. Yeah, I think the idea is that whenever we get some sort of follow and stuff, I would like to automatically play it. I mean, it will probably annoy a little bit of people, but at the same time, I think it's like funny enough. I don't know. But yeah, for now it's for like the successes that we have on stream. And we already had one, so let's go for the second one. The second one will show the projectile offsets. Okay, so this projectile is like a ton, because it should be 240 world units in the air, which is like 2 meters 40 tall. And the angle that we're getting is this crazy angle here. But let me see. I mean, this is 0, 0, so this projectile offset should still give me 0, 0. Which it doesn't. Oh, because this is a Z. Okay. We go again. Also, I did add some nice panels to the bottom of the channel. So if you guys could give me some feedback on these, I would also appreciate it a lot. It's just kind of like an intro to the channel for new people. Okay. We go again. Okay. Let me see. Where is my Stream Deck? That Mr. Simonot guy shipped to me, but I don't know where it is. It's not this, my guy. Hold on. Edit. Copy. We've got it. It's on our way. Tracking number. Get more details. Nope. Okay, the Irish website, it's not giving me any updates, so let me check the Portuguese website. It's probably still stuck somewhere. I mean, it was only shipped on Friday. But we'll see. Okay, and the Portuguese website is also not working. Bruh, what the hell? Yeah, it's just not working at all. GG. A nice victory for the Irish then. Okay, so now I attach this guy again. We put the breakpoint here and we go playing and we see what happens. Should I have a always running video at one of the corners, like showcasing this game? Because sometimes I have like only code open and then code doesn't actually like call people onto the stream. So maybe something always showing would be nice. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Okay, so we have this artillery here. And we going shooting that guy. Okay. So the offset is this, and this is this, so nothing is actually going to change. Good job. Okay. Oh, I actually need to check which angle this is, right? This should be mostly 0. Hold on. Well, it's mostly 0, it's like a 360 something. Okay. I mean, is 0 up or is 0 down? I don't know. But we keep going. Okay, because now I would say that what we need to do is we need to, on the artillery, we'll probably want to add some sort of weird number here, just to have an idea of where this points to. This music is very low in volume compared to the other ones. I can barely hear it. Okay. Okay, so we have this artillery here. And now we're gonna shoot that guy. Holy. Okay, so it's actually like being shot from there. Ay, ay, ay. I wonder if there's a better way for me to... if there's a better way for me to tweak this, you know? Because I don't think that I can change the data table at runtime. I don't think that will work. Hey guy, can you attack there? I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this properly or not. Okay, can I attack random pieces of property? Also no. Okay, let's try. Artillery. We do this. And then... we do this and this, and we'll see. Okay, hold on. I'm not convinced at all. Can you attack, little bruh? Okay. I mean, it's gonna suck a ton if I have to do this manually, one by one. That's the life of a game developer, I think. Okay, so it's now shooting from the back. Can I add... Let me think. What would be the proper thing to do here in order to actually figure out the values for these guys, right? Because maybe what I want to do maybe I want to have like one hard coded here where I can essentially add my own values, like something like this. Offset equals vec3. Something like this. And then I do this thing here. Right? Something like this. Because then I might be able to just modify these values manually. I think. You guys think this is a good idea? Maybe. So I could just do something like crazy like this. And then do some auto reloading and see where this leads us. And maybe it works. Who knows? Okay, live coding succeeded. All right, all right. Create this beautiful artillery. Okay, let's see if now it shoots from very tall. Okay, it does. Cool. So I think this is working. So now what I need to do is if I put a 100 here and I compile again, it would be cool to coordinate a stream coding project. Not sure how it would work, but like everyone in stream could contribute and build something. Simonat yesterday was talking with me on Discord, and he had like a pretty cool idea. But it will be kind of a vibe coded thing, you know, where people could put their own AIs into it and they would try to play some sort of game. But I don't know. I always like the idea of what's it called? It's coding something. Coding games. I don't recall. Yeah, like this. I always like the idea of you building bots, and then the bots would play a game, and you could kinda compete versus other people. Yeah, I think this would be fun. And it could almost be some sort of like be right back screen or something where people could join and do some battles and stuff. I don't know, but it's a nice idea. But at least for now, I do have like the Unreal gig, which is a paid one, so I really just rather work on this. And then I also have the Game Boy one, which is still far from finished, and that already occupies pretty much all the morning streams at least. But maybe for the future, for sure, if more people show interest as well. Okay, this did compile, probably. What happens now? when you shoot again. Hello? Okay, now it's going from that side. Yeah, I don't really know like which units these are. Like they are crazy units. Is it like -20 or something? Well, hold on. Let me be smart about this. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just being very, very dumb. So this guy here, he should have some sort of position in the world. So could I add like a fake component to it, like a static mesh, which I could then... GG, doesn't work anymore. We messed it up. Okay, so my idea was that I would place some sort of child component to that guy, and from that I would be able to properly check the offset, you know, instead of just guessing and recompiling and guessing and recompiling. Like if I have this little bro here, I mean, but this guy is not actually this guy doesn't actually exist in the world. That's the issue. This guy does not exist in the world. But could I add something to the world? Like add an actor or something here. I don't even remember how to use Unreal, guys. Maybe it doesn't let me add actors while this is playing. Most certainly. No, it's here. It's the place actors. I see. I see. Okay, so let's try this again. I have this guy here. I want artillery. Very nice. The artillery is there. I stop this. I detach. Okay. And now I can try and add something to the world. Doesn't really matter where. But where did I add it though? What the hell? What the hell? Little bro, can I like add you here? A cube? I cannot add a cube. How can I do this? Mr. El Guardia guy, are you here? I need some Unreal Giga Chad. Because the issue is that this is not even an A actor, you know. For all intents and purposes, this guy does not exist in the Unreal world. Hola. What do you require? Okay, so the task that I'm working today is I'm trying to figure out an offset to shoot the projectile from. And currently they are being spawned like at the center of this circle, and I need like to proper find the offset so the projectile is shot from the little point of the barrel. Can I add actors to the world while playing? This does not exist in the Unreal list. Like, this is not even selectable. You can spawn an actor while playing, yes. Okay. I did try and add... well, I don't know if it's because the game is spawned or something, but the game is paused and I detached from the camera. And I did try to add like a cube, but it's not showing. Like, it's not even showing on the list here. So I don't know. Does it need to be like properly working for me to add something? Yeah, I think I can add like components and stuff at runtime, but I don't know if I can add like legit actors. Because my idea is I would like place a cube here and then like a second one as a component, and then I would try like to measure this offset. Try to add an actor from the content browser. Okay. Well, I might as well have the artillery guy here somewhere. UI artillery, M artillery, MRT, data, skeleton, skeleton mesh, static mesh. It's one of these. Holy. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Wait, but artillery as a skeleton? Yes. No. I cannot. Because the issue is that none of these guys like exist in the world, right? Like, they are not U actors or anything like that. They are not processed by Unreal in any way, shape or form. We manually calculate animations, we manually call the rendering for them, we manually move them, we manually run physics, we manually do anything. You can calculate the offset from the socket to the center of the model. Well, but then that's me modifying the model, and I'm not doing that, right? I'm not the 3D model guy. But no, I cannot do that because that's not what they asked me to. Just add a virtual socket. Still, that's not what they asked me to. I do appreciate the suggestion though. Okay, but maybe. Okay, maybe these will allow me to do this thing. Hold on. Oops. Okay, this is kind of yucky, you know, but if it works, it works, and yeah, it's fine. I just need to figure out like the diff between these two values here, and we should be golden. So this guy is in 780. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me copy them somewhere. Okay, so it's 780. 12560 240. Good job. And this is the barrel situation. And my guy situation is for 6130. $780, 1246, 130. All right. All right. This is 780. No, this is the artillery. 780 to 240. Okay, but we are already putting the 240, I believe, properly. So we will just need to figure out this 100 guy there. But I put like 100 here and it was all messed up. So I do not know. I do not know. XZZX. And then it's wherever the position is plus that. Yeah. Yeah. And this is that one. Okay, and what I will need to do is that this is actually the attacker data plus this. But for now, we are gonna hard code this guy. But I mean, this should be 100. But 100 on Y. I mean, but I'm pretty sure I put like 100 here and it was like all messed up. So I don't trust any of this. I do not trust any of this. But yeah, we will see. Okay, we build. What was this attacking that part? Ah, I see. No, but shot from there. Okay. Okay. I see. So I think the issue is this thing here. And we... Oh my god. Okay. And we build again. Life coding succeeded. almost. Haki the Tsar, hello, good morning, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend? Today we are working on Unreal, not on the Game Boy emulator. Okay, I think this is... No, okay, now it shot from there. So this needs to be the minus there. Minus. Okay, save this and build this. And this should work now, hopefully. I actually had plenty of questions about the Game Boy, but you weren't there. I'm not making like any sort of confusion, right? You are like the one that build your own emulator as well, if memory serves me right. Shoot from the left, they say. Yeah, well, it might be the case that my code is like just wah. I mean, it's not exactly shooting from nah, bro. I don't think this is like taking the proper... Yeah, I don't think this is shooting like from the proper angle. I can also lower the projectile speed. Okay, how much this is? A lot. Okay. Speed fixed. Scalar 1. Good job, Elgardia. You got his ass. Professional moderators right here. Okay, while we wait, let's check if this is getting actually uploaded or not. It's pending. Cool. Okay, what do I want to actually do? Kind of forgot. Oh, I want to shoot. Yes. I wonder if I'm like applying gravity and then... Okay. Can I navigate these without capturing a fortress? Oh my god, I'm so far away from everyone. I like putting the stream date in the title when exporting. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Bruh. I'm literally setting a scalar 1, meaning you shouldn't even have any speed whatsoever. But you decided to ignore that and just shoot at max speed for some reason. Well, good job, you. I'm I mean, I'm not trusting any of these. Because the auto reloading is so junky that then I do not know if the issue is mine or the issue is Unreal, or if it's my code, or it's the debugger, or what the hell the issue is. Can you shoot there, please? Pyong. I don't know. This was supposed to be easy, and it's not being easy at all. It's not being easy at all. Closed float angle equals angle. Oops. Const f32. Float. Okay. Because yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I need way better debugging things, that's for sure. Cosine angle. Okay, this takes the scalar. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what's messing with me, is the fact that because all of this math is actually using the integer math, integer. It's hard to actually debug the values. Yeah, and this damage should probably be a 0 damage or something. Compiling. Live coding succeeded. Good job. Okay. Let's see what the hell happens now. Okay. We have the artillery here. Okay. The angle is to 70. Okay. This is good. But I want to know what's the zero angle. It's up? Yes. Okay. Zero angle is up. Okay, so that's actually the issue here. Right? If the zero is up, then this is not correct. It means all of these are off by something. Because if the projectile offset is 0 to 40 minus 100 with an angle of 0, it should be the same, right? Oh my god, this is triggering me so much. Oh, and then this angle is also... This angle is also in regular degrees. It's not even like Celsius. Yeah, and this expects a radian. So I think that's the issue right now that we have. Sorry, I was in game. Yeah, I'm the one that made the emulator. You can ask me whenever you want. Yeah, okay, so I mean, this is not the actual stream for it, but I wanted just to ask, how did you implement like the PPU in relation to the CPU working? When should the PPU work? Do you have like two separate threads and they are just like free rolling every time, and then you use the enable and disable OAM and stuff to pause the CPU whenever that's needed? Or do they just literally run both freely? Because there's not much information on the actual site, the GPDev.io. But yeah, my idea was just the CPU is a thread, the PPU is a thread, and I will make them do their thing. Probably for now as fast as they can go, and then see if because I'm still trying to make the boot ROM work, right? And now I'm stuck because my line Y register is always coming as 0, which means the PPU is not doing any work because I don't have a PPU yet. So that it's not getting incremented, so it's not like skipping for the next phase of the boot ROM, which is the scrolling of the logo, right? Okay, so this thing is actually a radian. Adjusted, yeah. degrees to radians. This. Yeah. Where is the facing angle? What's this? Tucker movement dot facing angle minus this, and this is the radians. F math. Oof, Streets of Rage, such classic. Yeah. Oh. Float. And here I'll do a scalar rad angle equals a scalar of rotation. Good job. And now this should work. Basically I run the CPU as long as it is not changing the state that other components can see, like interrupts, writing in VRAM and similar, and counted on many cycles. Then made PPU and others like DMA etc. run for that many cycles. This gave me the best performance. I didn't mess with threading because there is not much info about how the hardware is synchronized, and the Game Boy is not that heavy that it needs threading. Like event-based, you could say, make CPU run as long as it can, then make other components catch up to it. Yeah, my question is, if I were to do like a linear approach where I don't actually have threads to synchronize or any of that stuff, like at which point should I stop the CPU and say, okay, now the PPU tries to do their own thing? Because at least from what I can read from the my mind is slow today. From what I can read from the documentation, they are like essentially running freely, but then the PPU can enable and disable VRAM, and then the boot code and the cartridge code like checks if what they're reading from the OEM or from VRAM is like FFs, and if they are, then it's a responsibility from the ROM or from the cartridge to like wait until that's happening. But that essentially means that I try to parse one instruction and then I try to run the PPU for a little bit, or like I do understand what you say about like counting clocks and stuff, but then that means that the CPU runs for a little while, then the PPU runs for a little while, then the CPU runs for a little while. But I don't think that's how the hardware is actually doing this. I mean, I probably should like rewatch the videos, right? They're like these videos here, the hardware autopsy and the ultimate Game Boy talk, and watch them again. Like event based, you could say make CPU run as long as it can, then make other components catch up to it. Yeah, well, but my question still stands. When do I know when the CPU has finished whatever it can? Because it should be the ROM, the boot ROM. I mean, the boot ROM is already doing that, right? The boot ROM is like waiting for the LY structure to register to increment, but it isn't, obviously. But I don't have a way of actually knowing if I should stop at that time and then move over to the PPU and then relegate the thing back or not. But yeah, I'll probably just rewatch this, because I did watch this like a couple of years ago. The hardware is a clock that makes each ship run one cycle at the same time. So they are running separately, but that's how they stay synchronized. Right, well, but if they are running separately but at the same time, then they are essentially threaded. So I think I might go with the threaded portion and then like send events back and forth. At least to say, okay, the OEM is available, the VRAM is available, and when it isn't, something like that. Okay, I appreciate your answer, truly. Okay, so we figured out there's a issue here because we were doing all of this math using proper degrees, and this takes a rad angle. So hopefully this will give us a better result now. Game Boy is so slow that you can emulate them without having the parts run at the same time. Yeah, I do understand that. My doubt is where. Like, because I'm parsing instructions, like one instruction at a time, and I'm trying to run it. So should I parse one instruction and then try to run the PPU and then parse another instruction, then try to run the PPU? And if so, what do? Do I like, okay, I run this instruction, and this instruction run for how many CPU clocks it was, and then I'll call the PPU to run for the same amount of clocks? I mean, that's also feasible. And that's probably maybe what Aki meant. Yeah, that's probably what Aki meant. Counted how many cycles and made the PPU run for that many cycles. Yeah. Yeah, I can try that. But that will be the tomorrow stream. I think I'm getting a delivery. I will quickly be right back. Hola, I'm back. So many deliveries. Yes. And these ones might be a cool delivery. I'm not sure if I can show it on stream though. Because it's for sure not child safe. No. It's an Amazon thing. But to give some context, because of the like rains and come on, behave, because of the like crazy rain and wind that we had, like major storms, me and wife, we are starting to build like an emergency kit, and we have like some of those. I just bought like some of those multi-tool stuff, but these are like huge blades, which I don't think I can show. It's like a proper like hunter knife and stuff. Yeah. But I don't think I can show it on stream, so I won't. But I will show it on my Discord channel if you guys want to check that. Exclamation mark Discord. That's the Dude Zords Discord channel. Go there. Server, sorry. Go there and I'll post a picture of the nice blade that I got. And now I'll finally get TS Just to go there. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, I was putting a breakpoint. Am I doing this again? Come on. Attach is already attached, probably. Thinking. I have no interest in knives. Well, I also have some. Oh no, this is the charger. But I also purchased those like gold things like to keep you warm and stuff. Okay, to be honest, it's been months, so I'll check my notes and see when the CPU stops and others catch up, but we can do it when it's GB stream. Don't want to distract from the stream, lol. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll probably just like rewatch the videos, right? Pretty sure these go very into detail on how these things are synchronized. But although from reading the documentation, it appears that they are essentially threaded, fake threads, right? But each one is like running independently, and then the ROMs and the cartridge themselves like try to figure out when they can go here or there to read data and write data. But I might be completely wrong on that. Okay, so let's see if this works now. Let's just emulate the electron and silicon instead, and the solution to this problem will naturally emerge. Yeah, I mean, let's just emulate light, and then we don't need to care about any of this. I suspect it's faster to run them sequentially in one thread than to synchronize between threads. They don't. My understanding is that they don't get any synchronization at all, right? They don't send. They don't actually send data between. Well, they do. Never mind. We'll leave this for tomorrow. We'll leave this for tomorrow. Okay, let's go. I want to attack this guy. What happens? Okay. I want to actually attack kinda perfectly up. No, bruh. I want to attack that. Yes. No, bruh. Attack the top, bruh. For freaking sake. I don't want you attacking that, bro. Okay. Okay, now it appears that it's shooting from here. Can you shoot, little bruh? Yeah, it shot from there. Okay. What if I put 100 here? Come on, my guy. Nice graphics, thank you. This is a wheel. This is a tree. Some grass. Some peoples, which high detailed faces that you never see because you play the game like this. But we are going all in on this thing. But it's cool because it will essentially allow us to actually like replay the game from any angle. And all of the angles will be beautiful, right? Okay, I lost my guy. It's here. Hello. Please shoot from here. What the hell? Twins like one. Oh, but it's working. Right, it's shooting from there. Yeah, shooting from there. GG. Which means that now if I were to attack this guy here, it should also shoot from there, although it's rotated. Yay! Guys! It worked! Let's freaking go. Ship it. Yes. No, I mean, this means that we have the first one properly defined, which is the artillery guy. Right, we have the artillery guy. My god, so many windows open. So if we go on artillery, now we can say that the offset will be 240, 100. This is all we did. And now we need to do it for everyone else. GG. So let's start with the tank. Thank you, my guy. I do not need you anymore. Thank you very much. So now we go to the tank. And now this tank guy, oops. Let's see how terrible this looks. Oh, it kind of looks okay. I mean, it's fairly difficult. I think there was some sort of command that I could run that made these run slower. I don't know if it was like speed or something. Hold on. Or slow-mo or whatever it was called. Slow-mo. Slow-mo 0.1. GG. Slow-mo indeed. Now we just need to wait for the... What? It's going. It's going. Oh, it shot from there. It shot from there. So it actually needs to move a little bit behind and a little bit down. So if the center is this, the center is this, so it's kind of half. Okay, I see. So instead of this, it's probably going to be something like 75. and instead of 240 height, it's gonna probably be, okay, if this is 0, this is 240, I mean, it's still like, I don't know, 220 or something. GG. Now we run this and we triple check. Can you slow it down? Might help. Yes, yes, I can. I can also make it run not slow motion at all. Pyong, pyong. And it's still all deterministic, which is really cool. Why is he not shooting again? Oh no, it's there. Oh, okay, so it compiled already. It's there, but it still needs to move more inside. So maybe 50. Okay, we finally found something that we can use. That works. Almost. So it still needs to move a little bit more inside. Don't need this. So I'll put a 30. Oh, almost. I mean, pretty sure that's not a 0, right? It's a 15 or a 20 even. Live coding succeeded. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, the thing is that the animation also moves these. It does look okay. It does look okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I like this. Okay, so for the tank, our offsets will be 220, 20. 220. 25. Okay. 220, 25. Good job. Thank you, tank. You were very, very useful. Okay. What is the next bro that needs this? Okay, so we have the tank. Okay, now we need to go to the boats because I don't think I have... Oh no, I still have the cannon. Hold on, why don't I have the cannon here? Okay, now I'm confused. Well, it's not a cannon, it's a mortar. I'm just being dumb. It's this one. Okay. Let's try the mortar now. Slow-mo 3. No, slow-mo 3. Chung. 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 Yeah, this guy doesn't have any animation. Oh, I mean, it's pretty legit. I think we are using the same one. Same one as the other guy. This one is at 20. Okay. So now, thank you, Mr. Cannon guy. So now we'll need to do the boats. I don't have a single arbor here. So let me quickly nuke this guy. GG. Slow-mo 1. And now we can start with the boats. Okay, the transport boat won't do anything, right? Okay, so the tank is, the artillery is 20, 25, 40, 100 to 2020. Okay. So now we go with the warship first. Warship first. There goes my little bruh. Come on to me. Can we get his ass? Holy. Okay, I have a question now. Which pew pew thing should shoot? Probably this one, right? Not that one. Both. Nah, I cannot do both. Only one of them. Okay, so I'll probably put 100 here to start. In terms of height, I think this might be good enough. It's still here. 100. It's still here. Damn, okay. 300. Oh, nice. Although it shouldn't shoot up in the air, right? It should shoot more to the front. But that's not part of this task. So I'll let them figure out what they want to do regarding that. Because I think that probably what's going to happen is that this will be animated as well. And they will like automatically adjust the tilt they need in order to reach different distances stuff. But I guess that for now it's good enough. Well, it's for sure better than what it was before. Okay, thank you, Mr. Boat Guy. It was a pleasure. Okay, so the warship is done. Now we go to the battleship. Battleship. And I clicked on stop because I'm dumb. GG. We go again. GG, we go again. Okay, battleship, let's go. Let's get his ass. Okay, slow-mo 0.5. Let's see where this is currently. Just waiting for the single frame where the thing spawns. Come on. Come on. This slow-mo is slow-mo for sure. Come on, my guy. Don't keep us waiting. Bro. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, so the boat like is offset from the thing. Okay. This is a nice bug to report. Like the battleship is not properly aligned with this thing. Okay, let me go on the channel art paste. Freaking hell, okay, didn't work there. Okay, I'll do on this one. Leaks all over. Just noticed. Warship model is not centered with the, it's not aligned with the green selection circle. Okay, before I do anything regarding this, let me maybe, bro, where are you going? You're not going anywhere. You're attacking this guy. Yes. Slow-mo 1. Warship, corvette, transport. Okay, is it true for all of them? Warship, battleship, transport, warship. No, the warship is correct. The corvette is also junky. Yeah. The corvette is also a little bit jank. The corvette and warship models are not. Well, it's not the warship, it's the battleship. So I'll need to fix that. Okay, this one is centered as well. And the battleship is janky. The other two ships are GG. We reported a bug. Okay, my guy. Ooh, damn, I didn't even know we had like a reef underwater. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Oh, maybe we'll have like sharks or something someday. Imagine like whales. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, my guy. What happens if I do slow-mo 5? I can't even see the first frame. It's there. It's there. Okay, so we need to increase the height a little bit. And probably 350 this. Yeah, now they are exiting there. Okay, but should come probably a little bit more inside. Which value? Okay, 330 maybe. Okay, this is kind of the position we want. Very nice. Okay, so which value is this? This is 240, 330. And this is the almighty battleship. Right? Almighty battleship. Very nice. Okay, and the battleship, which is this one, is going to be 240, 330. Good job. Cat is meowing. Hello, cat. Cat is annoyed at something. Maybe he doesn't like in the real development. Who knows, right? Who knows? Okay, and I think we are missing the corvette, right? I mean, the transport ship shouldn't have... Cat prefers Godot. Yeah. Probably. Damn, this guy moves fast. I mean, but this guy doesn't attack. So... I literally can say that this guy... Well, meh, I'll leave it be. Okay, we need the corvette. Oh, but the corvette also doesn't have... Okay, so I think all are done, right? So we have the tanks that we did, the warship that we did, the artillery, the battleship. Transport ship doesn't have it. That's a lie. The Corvette also doesn't have it. Maybe should. Well, I think I think this is incorrectly configured. Okay, getting a call. Fake news. Spam calls every single day. Gunpowder, explosives. Okay. So the Corvette should also like shoot. Corvette. Good. Let's now check the Corvette again. Okay. Let's rush his ass. Slow-mo 3. Which is not slow-mo at all. GG. Now we are gonna spam Corvette. GG. And now we are gonna pew this guy. Cool. Yeah. I don't actually know if the Corvette should be shooting these things or if they are just regular pew pew. Yeah, I'm not changing that. I'm not changing that. We go back. Okay. Damn this song. Barracuda. Yeah, I need to properly filter this playlist because it's like a playlist with over 1,000 songs and they are kinda playing randomly now. And they all have like different volumes and stuff. So I need to give like a proper filtering on these. Oh, but we did get not a copy strike thing, but we did get one of our VODs muted because of a song we played. Hello, me. It's not here. What is it? Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not Stream Manager. Oh my god, like I can never navigate this. I can never ever navigate this. Like, why don't I have the videos thing here? I don't know. It's not on Stream Manager. Is it on content? It is. It's a producer. Yeah, you have like muted audio here on this one. And if we check, it's whenever we played some weird soundtrack from Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts intro song, simple and clean, full version. We got muted. message my beautiful wife. Okay, I think that now it's time to actually get rid of this hard-coded projectile offset and instead use the one from the file. Yes, the one from the file. And we should have this task finished. And if we do, then I'll be able to play our dear confetti screen again. Hype. Okay. So now let's see if it's working for every unit. And hopefully it is. Okay. So we'll start with the mortar. GG. Shooting from inside the mortar. Good job. Now we go to the artillery, which is shooting from the barrel as well, and not from the center of it. Good job, artillery. And now the tank. Very nice. Okay, I'm not even testing the boats. This is working. This is legit working. So I want this. I want this. And hell yeah. We did it. Okay, we need to create the branch. The branch will be called attack projectile offset configurations. Okay. Okay. And this is only for the units. We'll still need to do this for the fortress. We also need to do this for the fortress. Right now I need to choose a projectile we spawn it at the unit center with the Z offset instead of firing. Okay. Add projectile offsets to units. Commit. Good job. And now we need to do one for the fortress. Yeah. So we have this base fortress guy right here. Which should have all of these private data, but I guess we'll want to add an exposable vector or something. I can edit everywhere kind of thing. And this is going to be a vec3, or it doesn't need to be a f vector. It needs to be an f vector. Yeah, it needs to be a location offset. And these will start as a, well, I cannot make it start as a 0, 0, 0. Okay. How is this used on the Fortress system? It's used here. Base height is 305. So this is 0, 0, 305, 0, 0. Okay. And then these 305 here will be the Fortress data.fortress projectile location offset dot y. Good job. And now we need to do the start position. The start position, and I can kind of borrow from the previous code. I mean, that's why we kind of wrote it, right? I'll yank this, and then here I can do plus projectile offset 2D. I'll need to figure out what is the facing angle. How do I know? Oh, do I even have a facing angle? Maybe I do not have one. I mean, I think in this case the angle will always be 0, 0, to be honest. I don't think the cannon will rotate. But let's check something here. Yeah, I mean, I do have the cannon. I don't know if the cannon actually rotates. Let's see. Okay, so if I have this guy here and I spam this guy here. Oh, okay, so it actually rotates properly. Okay. So where do I get the rotation? Where do I get the rotation from the this thing right here? Current target entity. Find attack, handle fortress attack. Okay, is there any place where I actually like render the fortress or something? Update. Sorted indices nearby. Process fortress. Okay. Nearby units. Scan for. Handle fortress attack. Update cannon aim. Okay. Canon mesh set world rotation, new rotation. Okay, so I think I will need to get a get Canon aim here. Or get Canon rotation or something. Right? Current rotation is the regular one, target rotation. To target, okay. Okay, so maybe I can just make this return the get aim thing. Get Canon rotation. Okay. And if I don't have a Canon mesh, I might as well return a vector of zeros. Good job. Else, I'm just rotating Canon mesh world rotation. Do I have a get rotation? Get rotation, get something. Get component, get relative. Set relative location, set, get. Nah, bro. I wanna get something. Get constraints, get curves, get floats, get layer, get linked, get mass, get position, get skeletal, get string, get teleport, get transform. The hell? Is there a get world something? Get transform. Get one space, get current. Ay. Bruh, how do I get the world rotation? Why can't I just call like get world rotation? Or needs to be a get location and rotation, get location and ay. I mean, this one is on the scene component. Unreal scene component get world rotation. Target is in component. Bro, are you kidding me? The hell? Is it because Canon mesh is something else? Or is it skeletal mesh? Ah. Well. Okay. And set world rotation is from the scene component. Okay, so I need to cast this into a scene component. Right, because a skeletal mesh is a skinned mesh, and skin mesh is a mesh, and the mesh is a primitive, and the primitive is a scene. Ay. Get world rotation. Still no. What the hell? Oh, this is only on the Blueprint API. Oh my god. How is this so difficult? Like, truly. Get actor rotation. Everything in UI is so unnecessarily convoluted. I mean, yes. But like, I don't understand. I mean, there are different APIs, obviously. But if I have this set world location. Oh, but hold on. Oh no, set world rotation. Yes. How can I get it, you know? Like, why is this so difficult? I mean, set world rotation, set relative location, bro. Set relative location direct rotation. Oh my god. I mean, maybe I just need the local one. Get relative location, or no, yeah, I need this. Get component rotation. I think it's not even here, bro. Canon mesh. Get component rotation. Okay. Projectile stuff. Projectile stuff. Projectile. No. Oh, Fortress system is here. Projectile stuff. Okay, it's here. Okay, so the rotation is going to be Fortress data. Fortress get cannon rotation. Cannon rotation. Very nice. Adam Witch, hello, hello. Good afternoon by now. How are you? Cannon rotation. UE6 will be better. Copium. Yeah, I need the copium emoji. I need the copium emoji. I do not have a copium one. 7 TV. 7 TV. Copium. Do I want an animated one? Nah, that's... I think I just want the regular one. Or this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh my god, I already clicked where I shouldn't. Oh my god. Stop. Refresh page. Okay. Yeah, guys, Unreal will for sure fix this on the next Unreal. Like, for sure, for sure. Like, the API has been broken for 20 years, but the next version will work. Trust. Dudzord engine. Yeah. There's zero shot I'm working on my own engine. Literally zero. Cannon rotator. Okay, what does an F rotator have? Cool, bro. You are a T rotator. Pitch yaw. Rotator on the up axis. Okay, it's dot yaw. GG. Dot yaw. And this is, I assume, radians, because you do not say what it is. I'll put this here. Conversion.yaw, very nice. Very nice, very nice. The engine. Terrible name. Well, that's the clowning I have for now. Catch you guys later. Okay, see you later, Elgardia. Okay, so the freaking offset lives in projectile location offset. Ah, I see. 2vec3. Projectile offset. Okay, I need to convert it to a vec3, then I convert this into a radian, blah blah blah. And maybe this works. Who knows? But I will need hold on. 2vec3 fixed. Aye. F vector 0 0. 240, 00. Although in reality this is a 3 something. 305 for now, at least. 305, get cannon rotation, 305, very nice. Okay. Okay, so we will shoot this with the regular offset that we had, just in terms of height. It should still behave exactly as previously, but then we'll play with the actual offset, just double checking that we still didn't break anything. Let me message Olgardia privately. Okay, now the wife sent a voice message. Okay, let me mute the mic quickly. Yeah, wife is having issues with her iPhone, but she only likes the small form factor cell phone, so she doesn't actually want to upgrade to a new one because they are larger. Yeah, I kinda miss small form factor phones as well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, hopefully we should be able to not have messed up anything in terms of projectiles. Ay caramba. Okay, I need a more powerful guy here. Come here, tank. Okay. Now we should probably be able to start playing with these values and try to figure out what are the good values that will actually make these semi-believable. All right. Let's see. It's exiting from there, but in terms of the offset, maybe it's this. We will just need to bump this height here. So we'll try with 500 now. All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's actually coming from the wrong side. Okay. So the 300 probably needs to be there then. Okay, so that was messing a little bit with the perspective. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's shooting from there. Okay, it looks like this is not correct at all. Okay, hold on. Why does this have to be so difficult? Okay, let's put a cannon here. Okay, and this should be like 0 in terms of rotation. Okay. Sorry. Let's see if I can attach the debugger there. Okay. So the yaw it's minus 90. Okay, do I need to? No, hold on. Okay, I see the issue is because this is I need to convert from degrees to radians again. F math degrees to radians. Yeah. Okay, and then is F math. No, it's rotation or angle, and then this is rad angle. Or I can just one shot all of this. Yep. And compile. Hold on, little guy. Hold on. Let's keep you safe there. Let's keep you safe there. Very nice. And now we go there again. Can you attack me, please? Sir? Okay. Okay, so my offset now will probably be a little bit messed up. Yes, so it's shooting from the left. And if I go there, he's shooting from there. Good job. Which means that the 300 needs to be here instead. I think. All right. We should be almost done here. Okay, succeeded. Please attack me, sir. Okay, shooting from the top. It's properly following my guy. Which is nice. I would say that okay, I don't think the position is a good one. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's there. So it needs to go even further up. And okay, if it's a 0, if this is a 300, this is like a 250 or something. Okay, something like this. We compile. We wait for the auto reload. And we go again. Okay, it's there. It still needs more up. 600 up now. It kinda needs this as well. And we lost another beautiful tank to the cause, but it's fine. He's a nice cause. Sir, can you please attack me? Thank you, sir. Okay, why do I think I'm not using the base height at all? Oh, right, because it's still using that weird projectile hard-coded to 300. Ay, ay, ay. Two Vec 3. Okay, but base height is a float. Okay, so here I need to do the float of this. I mean, this is not that pretty, but I'm just trying to make sure that we are using the same units everywhere. Okay. Damn, yeah. Now it's way too absurd. 320. I mean, I can also put a damage of 0. Just so it stops killing our tanks. Okay. Okay, so it's still coming a little bit under. So instead of 320, we can do a 350. And see if this will improve. Just need to wait. A little bit. Although the rotation for the bullet is a little bit off. Yeah. It's like rotating the wrong way, almost. But it's whatever. Okay. We are almost there. We still need a little bit more oomph to this. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I think this is good for now. So now we just need to plug these values here. So this is a 370. This is a 230. And pretty sure that for these we'll need to rebuild. Okay, this is good. This is good. We don't need the damage thing, and we need this. Yeah, and hopefully with this it will work. Okay, let's see if we were very successful or not with this implementation, but I would say yes. I would say that this pretty much nails the thing. And some epic music to finish the morning stream. All right, let's see. Okay, I need this tank here. I don't have the money yet. Okay. Let's see how this behaves now. But hopefully, just as we wanted. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, shooting from the top of the barrel. And That's a GG. We did it. We did it. Add projectile offset to fortresses. Oh, do the water ones, the arbors also shoot these? They do. Well, but it's probably the same thing, right? Although they have a different height. Okay, let me quickly check the arbors just to see how it looks there. I need to wait 10 seconds just so I have a tanky tank. GGWP, yes. Although I don't think this offset is gonna match properly. Yes, it's way too tall. But what people will need to do is they will literally need to come to this base port, scroll all the way here and adjust it. But maybe I can do it myself. How many are they? A ton. They are a ton. Pretty sure they all have the same model, so Denmark, France, Malta, Morocco, Netherlands, Portugal. Okay, and I don't even know, bro. Let's test this. Let's test this. Okay, let's drive our little captain. All the way here. Let's see what the hell happens. Yeah, GG. We won. Save. We nailed the value. First try. I never doubted it. I will probably though put it as a different commit. Because people might not want to merge this in case of conflicts and stuff. Manually tweaked port projectile offsets for ports, height equals to 15. Ports. Okay, and we did it. So I worked on this, which is working now. We worked like 2 hours on this or something. Disregarding all the conversation about the Game Boy, obviously. But it's a GG. So I'll play the confetti animation one more time before leaving. Good night. Nah, it's still afternoon. I'll play the full screen confetti animation. Let's go full screen sharing as well. I'll play it and then I'm gonna leave because I'm hungry, and yeah, and I'll be back in around 1 hour 15 maybe. Imagine going to bed at 2 p.m. Right. Okay, guys, we were successful in doing our Unreal thing. GG. Pretty cool animation. And I'm gonna have lunch now, and I'll be back in 1 hour 15. I'm shutting down the stream, and we'll get back. And for the afternoon stream, we'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, because we only do gaming at afternoons, or most days at least. Today will be a gaming stream. So yeah, I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by, for hanging out with me for these little almost 4 hours. We also have a Discord server in case you guys want to hang out there as well and be notified whenever we are coming live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys, and bye bye.